Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokémon Legends. We're going to fight Cryog this time. We fought Groundon last time. We struggled. No, we struggled with Toads using water moves. Now I was wondering why he wasn't doing any damage, why we were struggling to do damage with Feraligatr during that fight. The reason was Groundon doesn't have an ability, because of course he doesn't have an ability. I said maybe he has an ability or something. Of course he doesn't have an ability, because no one has abilities in this game. However, he does have a passive effect, according to Cerebi. These games, or these battles, should I say, have passive effects. The Groundon one prevents water moves from damaging him. Basically, I should have been playing like we were under intensive heat, and I didn't really think about that or twig on that. Before we went in, it was even mentioned by our companion that he was like, water moves ain't gonna cut it here. I was like, shut up, of course they are. He's fire ground when he does his primal reversion. Like, I've played a Pokemon game once, plus I think I know. But actually I was completely wrong. They didn't work at all, and that's why Feraligatr was doing back all. So we've learned. Now Cryog has a similar thing, but it stops fire moves. It stops fire moves from working. So I think it's time we bring old Raisin out of retirement and replace Kit with it. We got Sparkles and Raisin to take on Cryog. I think that's gonna be the way forward. So Cryog stops fire types from working, like extreme rain, weather, or whatever, which I guess would exist in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but you don't have the weather effects, right? You don't have that in the hyperspace. Of course, there's no abilities, so I guess these passive effects are their way of just keeping the battle changing, keeping the battle intensive. But maybe that should have been explained a bit better, or maybe I should have just paid more attention to our PAL, which I did not do. We needed an alpha old-fashioned donut to get through this, which is probably why we ran out of time the first time around as well, because we literally weren't hitting it. Yeah, let's do it. Technically, I think Cryog is going to go for a primal reversion, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed Hooper the alpha donut. Yeah, I'll feed it. I'll do the alpha donut. Basically, what I'm saying is, the game was not stupid. The last episode when I was complaining, the game wasn't stupid. I was stupid. I've now learned. So we are back on the board. We're going to take Cryog out with electricity, because why wouldn't we use electricity? I didn't check Cryog. I don't think Cryog changes type, right? It's just straight water all the way through, I believe. Hey, dude, check this out. Look how cool it is. It's very nice. I like it a lot. These blue crystals and waterfalls from nowhere. This is what Cryog subconscious looks like. Well, they do say Cryog is the personification of the sea. The strength of its water type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We still take on between the three of us and our Pokemon. Let's go, everyone. Time to catch Cryog. Oh, yeah. We're gonna battle Cryog. I guess it's time for another big drop. They didn't mention anything about fire types there. You're just supposed to know. The only reason I know is because I literally looked it up. Literally looked it up. Like, I needed to know why Feraligatr was just blowing it. I'm glad we learned. I'm glad we took the time and we learned what was wrong. I love Cryog. Cryog is actually, I think, as far as I can recall, I think Cryog is the only legendary I've ever actually used on a team. Back when I played Ruby and Sapphire originally. Well, not when I originally played Ruby. When I originally played Sapphire, I used Cryog. He was one of my first Pokemon to actually hit level 100 too, actually. Back when I was a kid. Maybe that's not true, actually. Maybe I had one from, I think maybe actually, yeah, no, Triflosion was my first, in Gold and Silver. In Silver specifically. Triflosion was the first one to hit 100. And we can't just pull any punches. Cause that Zep team. I think Craig must have been like the second Pokemon, or maybe third. Maybe there was another Pokemon in Ruby or Sapphire that I got to 100. Cryo appeared. That is so sick. There's definitely like there's definitely a level of nostalgia when it comes to these guys, for sure. The same with Rayquaza. Like I love these three. They're definitely my favorite legendaries. But like it definitely is from a nostalgia point of view. I think that's definitely so far. And also I've definitely like not the first time, if you've heard me talk about Pokemon before, not the first time I've complained about legendaries being lame as fuck. Because they genuinely are not exciting. They're not great, are they? Especially in later games. We need this. We also need to heal our Raichu. I love this Mega Evolution, although it looks more like Pikachu, doesn't it? Do you think? Like it's like got the Raichu ears that have got like extended, but it's also got the Pikachu ears behind it. It feels like it has more of the Pikachu body as well. It's like really, really weird. It's fascinating. I really like this Mega. It's good. It also feels like a weird thing, right? Because like a lot of Mega Evolutions feel like this probably could just be an evolution, quite frankly. Like, this one really does feel like a weird fusion between Pikachu and Raichu. I think is really clever. Pikachu's just wrecking it. We've got the second form now. Hopefully we handle this one better than we handled Groudon. Because that was a shit show, wasn't it? Oh, he's kind of cool. Look at this. You can, like, see through him. Whoa, that's actually wild. He's, like, got, like... He's, like, all fishy, like, all jellyfishy now. That you can, like, see through him. That's actually sick. Wow, I never really realized that in the Oregon. I guess I've never really fought a Primal Cryo before, now that I think about it. Because I had the Mega Ruby. I haven't played him since I've... Let's get let's swap Raisin. Well, we brought Raisin. Got some lightning there. Not good. Not good. Oh my god. Oh, Raisin. Oh, you caught a stray. You caught a stray there. Oh, damn, I too almost got cooked. Oh, I got blasted. Oh. No, I don't want to. If I restart battle, is it going to start him with full HP? Let's do a restart battle this time. Like, I want Cryo to have full HP. Oh, but I just didn't want to do the beginning bit again. Oh. Ah, fine. So doing this again. If we die again, I guess we'll cheat. And start wherever we left off. Kind of takes the pressure out of it, doesn't it? Maybe we should have given Raichu like electric move that didn't have to use from so far away. Oh, sorry, maybe we should use one instead of using discharge. So it didn't have to go in. I think we're just gonna have to keep healing. Raichu up. Raisin unfortunately got blasted. We can also use grass on it, right? So that could be good too. We've got Iris. The Iris isn't. Still got Giga Drain, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Better than before. Dodge the hits. Dodge the hits. I wish I could just start from this point. You know, checkpoint me there, will you? But you can fill up his HP again. It doesn't need to be like half gone. And get more mega juice. Seems like a perfect time to probably Hyper Potion you. Ooh, look at all this free juice that they left flying around. Okay. I'd really rather you break it. How do we... Because we can't get close to it. So I guess I just have to, like, Dark Souls, like, dodge roll it. Oh. Oh my god, Raisin! That's so much damage! You got about how he just instantly died. Just one hit. Brutal. Alright. We got through that though with pretty minimal damage to us. The shame Raisin got literally blasted before he even got a chance to put out a move. So. We're gonna max potion Sparkles before we Mega Evolve them. The surf. Watch out for the surf. He's got like his own unique Mega Surf. Good. Yeah, that's good. Need that extra time. But I feel pretty good about the time. But I'd still like more, you know? Break him out of that. Oh. Wish it worked on me as well. Oh. He's dead. It's fine. We'll get him out after we live. Well, please tell me that's all you do. You can drink. I really hope we don't have to deal with it again, otherwise time is going to be an issue. Oh god! Taking that right to the face was a mistake as well, jeez. I think it'll probably be good, right? Yeah, now you can do it. Come on, Thunderbolt. Push him up. Yeah, nice. I love his design though. When he goes to that thing, you can like see inside him. That's sick. Time to catch Cryo. Okay. Yeah. We did it. We did it and we learned. By the way, like, he drops into his hand, he's like, oh fuck! Like, it's actually much heavier than I expected. Way to go, Terry. You, me, and Karina, we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're the greatest. Can't believe we call Cryo Lumos' toughest trio. Comes through once again. Excellent work, kids. Beating Cryo is no joke, especially after that it got even more powerful. But as much as I hate to interrupt your moment, I need you all to stop by my office. I'll be waiting. Poor Raisin. Poor Raisin. Put him in for his chance to shine once more. He just fell over. And you caught Grounded and Cryog, two legends of Hoenn region. I know I couldn't have been easy. Well done. Yeah. Sapphire Blue Legend. Looks like it's finally time for us to track down Rayquaza. We'll be finished analyzing the blue and red orbs soon. Seems like a data analysis in the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What kind of organization are we these days? Your Lumos' reliable allies. Your volunteer do-gooders. Don't forget who you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can put them to work for free, helping us shape Lumos just the way we want it. That's all. Sorry for the wait. Allow me to return your blue and red orb. Here you go. You're quite right about the prodigious energy that they contain. If you give Grounded an orb to hold, you should undergo this. Yeah, okay, you told us already. I believe someone else wanted to weigh in too. What do you have to say, Professor Mabel? Here I am. Hello, I'm here in hologram form. The lab is acting director, not a professor. I did not ask for students. I understand, Professor. Could you tell us what you've learned? You little... Fine. Let me sum up what we know. Our inciting incident is when Darkrai got pumped full of the mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare-generating powers skyrocketed, and Hyperspace Lumos was born. The makeup of Hyperspace Lumos reflects the subconscious through of people and Pokémon, which I guess is why it's so weird in there. But you've already figured that out on your own, haven't you? Let me clarify one thing though. It's not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts, it's dreams. And I mean dreams, like all kinds, both the ones you can't control at night and the things you're actively wanting and wishing for. Great lesson, Professor. Bravo. Now, could you tell us how to find Rayquaza? You have to generate Rayquaza Realm Hyperspace Lumos by actually a related aspect of the subconscious as a basis. What? What? Can you slow down and try that again? Less egg-headed among us. You have to wish really hard. I think it might be doable now that you've caught both Primal Groudon and Kyogre. Getting closer to your goal, probably making it easier to picture catching Rayquaza, and that's made it even more motivated, am I right, aren't I? So take that mental image and that motivation, then dial them up and make it happen. I get it, I think. Not sure if it helped or made things more confusing. Look, Buster, my job is studying Pokemon energy. I'm not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. Who's the big dreamer trying to meet and great Rayquaza in the first place anyway? It's cool, Blue. What? Was that your idea of a joke? Good one. Kid, look hard, we're all laughing. That's probably the best bit in the game. I suggest you listen to the Professor's non-expert opinion, Terry. You're going to get Anisha to wish as hard as she can for you to announce Rayquaza. I'll get on it. Good. That little lady sure is something. She wanted to meet this mighty Pokemon so bad that her dream got mixed up with Darkrai's power. Make nightmares, and look where we are now. That's one heck of a powerful dream. But back to topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. We'll call again if we need you. Next time you call me, it better be your last. I'll get Anisha caught up on all this. Thanks, Karina. You're the best. Go do your thing, Terry. Go on, off you go. I gotta head to Hotel Z for a meeting. Okay. Are we not gonna need like a super special mega donut or something? Am I gonna have to go donut hunting once again? Hey, welcome back. Where's Nisha? Both Anisha and Karina are in Karina's room. As soon as Karina got back, she told Anisha what the three had learned at the Rest Syndicate. And then Anisha asked her to tell her all about the battles in Grand and Kyogre. So Karina said she'll tell the whole story in mega detail or something. It was rather hard to follow it all. Care to fill us in, rather than listening to her rambling. Oh, fucking hell. Sounds rough. Like fucking jeez. So the reason Anisha wanted to hear more about their battles with Cryo and Groudon was so that she can imagine you catching Rayquaza next? It seems likely she's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers. I guess it's a little visualization can go a long way. Is any of that really necessary though? What do you mean? I mean, Anisha's wish was already plenty strong, and how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose so. There's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Hey, the gang's all here. I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of house space, but all of you and legendary Pokemon you battled too. So you heard the whole story from Karina? Indeed, and Miss Karina told me all about your hyperspace exploits, Terry. I can picture a noble Kyogre and the Grand Groudon.
Hope she didn't tell you all of the details about Groudon,
because that was embarrassing. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine a perfect hyperspace Lumos where we'll find a fine Rayquaza at last. Okay, now you've got a good mental image, let's put some real oomph behind it. Nisha, how about you remind us why you want a Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Let's go to the roof. I mean, hearing it here is fine. Nice thinking. Rayquaza is the sky-high Pokemon after all. Be easy to imagine from there. It sounds good. Let's go to the roof. Oh, I suppose that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. Hey, this roof is where we first showed up to, right? Right, Nish? Indeed, Hooper transported me here. Hooper sure picked the right roof. No one else but Team MZ could handle this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Nisha, tell us again, why did you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us all details that you can. Picture crystal clear. Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. Listen close, now tell it to you. Long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, in what people called the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Wouldn't this make a cool fucking Legends game? We call it Legends Hoenn. It would be sick as hell. Look at this art. It's cool. It's actually great. I actually love this art. Look at it. It's funny. In a time where the Primal Cryo boasted by the power of the Blue Orb, so too there Primal Groudon, with the might of the Red Orb, is his beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless, ferocious clashes. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell, and the waters were empowered to dust. When Primal Cryo bellowed, torrential waters flowed, and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 years, these two mighty Pokemon battled from sunup to sundown. The ferocity of their clashing scared and warped the world itself. But the people of that age, the Dracods, were at the loss of what they could do. I wonder what that text says in Unknown. Someone wants to translate that for me, that'd be sick. I don't want to do it. They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from distortion. Rayquaza looks sick there, love it. The Draconoids wished must be reached Rayquaza. Give me imagery from the actual game, from Ruby and Sapphire, that'd be incredible. They appeared before Primal Groudon and Primal Cryo and Groudon. A dazzling light, it was Rayquaza. The sublime of the incredible form. Blasting light that wrapping the wind shaped the power of Groudon and Cryo alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the faraway depths of the land and sea. The Draconoids came to revere Rayquaza as a true savior. And there's our story ends. I still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon in Lumos, of all places. It's incredible, isn't it? That part of Rayquaza, sublime from sounds an awful lot like Mega Evolution. Rayquaza supposedly got something in its body called a Mikado organ? A Mikado organ? Not sure how to pronounce that. that is the same power as a Mega Stone. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza all on its own. Pokemon could undergo a Mega Evolution without needing a Mega Stone? Wow. Yeah, Rayquaza could even go into space, I hear. And Mega Rayquaza as a Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, Nisha. My dear mama read me the story quite often. I came to love the story and admire Rayquaza so much that I wouldn't dream about it. Isn't it noble, Rayquaza, the savior of the Draconoids? I can see why you'd wanted to get it for... Sorry. I can see why you wanted to get it for Diantha. A mighty Pokemon for mighty mom, huh? Your love for Rayquaza sounds like a real deal, Anisha. I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need. Like that one there. I guess it actually worked. Oh shit! Right above our hotel. Here he comes. We managed to gather some data on the latest distortion. The signals were detected coming from this distortion on the wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the blue and red orb. We believe the distortion leads to the location in hyperspace Lumos where you'll find Rayquaza. At last, we'll be able to find Rayquaza again. I guess we're about to witness dreams coming true. We just might. One more thing. Much like with Cryo and Groundon, this special distortion requires a special donor to match. Please, Terry. You have lots of data, so Mr. Felipe and his team can make the perfect recipe for us. This is how we make the game slightly longer. We make you go do random crap. I know I won't fail because I got all you on my side. Yay. I was say 100,000. Wow, 100,000. Okay, well I'm gonna need some donuts. Give me a bunch of them. That sounds great. So I'm gonna make some donuts. I'm gonna go and get 100,000 Rayquaza points, so then we can go in and beat the crap out of Rayquaza. It's incredible how they stretch this out. No, I'm having a good time, but I don't know. There could have been something else we could have had to do here that would have been probably would have made it more interesting, rather than just doing the same thing. But if I'm not doing it on camera, it's not as bad because I can take as long as I want to. I'm gonna go and catch more Pokemon from my Pokedex, which I do so enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying Pokémon Legends still. If you are, please let me know somewhere, and I'll see you all very soon for our battle against Rayquaza. Bye bye.